Hi, welcome to Ostomy Advantage. I'm a front farter. I reckon you probably are too if you're watching this. Today I want to talk about one of my very favorite topics when it comes to ostomy products, and it's ostomy wraps and covers. If you're like me, the last thing you want is to be wearing your bag and you got your shirt hanging out and you're all comfortable and you're walking along and the wind blows and blows your shirt up and there's your poop bag hanging, or you wave and say hi or praise the Lord or reach up to get a box off the shelf, and next thing you know your shirt rides up and now your poop bag is hanging out for all the world to examine. How embarrassing. I don't mind them knowing I have one, but I don't really want them to ever see it. Ever. Never. So what do you do about that? Well, fortunately there's a lot of options. Well, first, there's the ostomy pouch bag or cover, and it's just what it sounds like. It's just a bag. It's made out of cloth, and there's a lot of different companies or people that make these for ostomates. Some of them are just a plain solid fabric like navy, brown, white, which is the kind I owned. And then there's also all kind of elaborate patterns and prints and tie-dyes. You can get your favorite ball team logo on your pouch bag, or even just funny quotes printed on there. Wasn't really my style. I wasn't wanting to have logos and funny sayings and crazy stuff like that on there, as I wasn't trying to draw attention to my pouch. I'm really wanting people not to notice the pouch. It's just a bag, and they come in different kind of styles of attaching. Some of them have an elastic ring around the back. If you wear a two-piece pouch, then you have the plastic ring that's on your wafer, and then the plastic ring on the back of the bag that snaps on, like on Hollister and other brands. And these work pretty good if you're wearing a pouch cover. Some of them have an elastic ring on the back, so you just put the bag right over your pouch, and then there's a elastic ring on the back, and it holds snug to the plastic ring. And it works pretty good. Then there's other ones I tried that it's just like a thick felt on the back, and you cut out your size hole on the back, and they work pretty good, but the only problem is no elastic, so it doesn't fit tight, and I was kind of worried about it falling off. So I would just take it and pull it up tight around the back of the bag and put a safety pin in it to hold it. Felt a little more secure that way. They work pretty good as far as doing what they're supposed to, cover your bag. So when you raise your hands or the wind blows your shirt up, you just see a little black fabric pouch sticking out, or whatever color or print you may have, and at least it covers the poop, so that's good. But it's still there, and it's still a mystery bag dangling out from under your shirt. They're not difficult to use as far as emptying your pouch. Some of them just have a fold over flap at the bottom, or Velcro, or a zipper, and not too much of a hindrance as far as emptying your pouch. The only disadvantage is what I said. You just got this mystery bag hanging out. I just had a plain black one, and I was happy with it while I used it until I found the next option, which is the bag wrap. Now the wrap is, for me, the way to go. It definitely has some other advantages that the pouch cover doesn't have. Now the wrap, typically, here's one I use, and typically are made out of like a spandex type material. So very stretchy. This is a fairly tall one, so if you wear your bag vertically, it's plenty tall enough for your bag to fit. This one is by a company called Ostomy, A-W-E-S-T-O-M-Y, ostomy.com. I find that theirs is the best. Some of the other ones I've tried, the fabric tended to stretch out after just a few weeks and didn't seem to fit well after that. I've had these for a number of months, and they seem to hold their shape really well. The ones by ostomy.com, they've got this silicone band around the top that keeps it from sliding up or down. It stays put on your skin where you place it. And it's got, this one has two pouches. Most of them have a double pouch on the inside. And I actually did have an ileostomy stoma and a colostomy stoma at the same time, so possibly you might need both pouches. One of the huge advantages is when your shirt raises up, it just looks like you got a t-shirt on underneath rather than just a pouch bag hanging out on one spot. Other big advantage is low profile. You know, it wraps all the way around. It not only doesn't just hang on top of your pouch bag, but actually pulls it tight up against you. It's comfortable to wear. It's not hot. It's kind of like wearing a wicking t-shirt underneath. So it is an extra layer, but it's also an extra layer of protection. I have actually had one time where I had a leak while I was wearing my wrap, and at least the wrap did get moist from having the leak, but it kept everything in the wrap, under wraps, so to speak, and kept poop from going everywhere. And so it's kind of saved me that embarrassment. So that's another advantage. But one other big advantage of having the wrap versus a pouch cover is the wrap actually holds the weight. Now granted, a poop bag doesn't weigh a whole lot, but you'd be surprised the difference with being in the pouch, inside the pocket. It's holding the bag, and when you feel the bag getting on out there and filling up, in fact, I can't tell if it's got poop in it or if it's just full of air, you know, because I feel no weight. And so to me, that's a big advantage. You can wear it on the outside of your pants, or tuck it on the inside and tuck your shirt in right over it. But one of the other advantages to having the wrap versus the pouch bag or cover is the pouch cover in those, let's say, romantic or intimate times. It's still a bag hanging there, and it can move and flop around. You know what I mean? And so at least with the wrap, it's maybe a little more attractive than just, you know, having the bag covered up there, and it keeps things flat against the body, and nothing's, you know, like dangling around there. No poop bag getting in the way. So it's definitely a good advantage. I have mine on right now. I wear a black one. Here's what it looks like. So as you can see, I just have a button-up shirt on hanging out, and you know, when I raise my hands up, well, you can just see that black band around there. It just looks like I got an undershirt, but it's a complete deep wrap by Ostomy.com. It's got the silicone ring around the top, keeps it from sliding around. It's much longer than some of the other ones. Some of the other pouch wraps I found wasn't deep enough, and so your bag tended to kind of bunch up, or you had to roll the bottom of the bag. But these are quite deep enough, and you can just put it right over the outside of your pants or shorts, or if you want to tuck it in, you just tuck it in and tuck your shirt in right over the top of it. Either way, it looks good, it's comfortable, it keeps everything covered, low profile, keeps everything close to your body, and also gives you that one more layer of protection just in case you need it. Gives you a little more confidence. The third kind of cover or wrap that I want to talk about is a belt. One of the most popular ones is a stealth belt. It's really only made for those of you who might wear your bag horizontally. That's a whole nother video. I wear mine vertically. But if your pouch bag, if you wear it horizontally, then maybe this is the way to go for you. They tend to have an elastic band with a Velcro attachment. You can adjust the tightness or support, and it has a pouch as well, a pocket inside. And most of those in the stealth belts will have some type of opening at the bottom, usually a Velcro or a zipper, where you unzip the bottom of it to hang the pouch out. I didn't mention on the wrap, it's pretty easy to empty your pouch as well. You just take the top of the wrap and just roll it down, empty your pouch, and just roll it right back up, tuck the pouch back down into the pocket. Pretty easy. The stealth belt, pretty easy. You just undo the zipper or Velcro at the bottom, and you just lower the bottom of the bag out and empty it, and just roll it right back up in there, close the bottom. There are some advantages to the stealth belt. It has the same advantages as the wrap does, but it also has the one added advantage of being horizontal. It keeps it above your waistline if your stoma is high enough, and it just gives you a little more flexibility without having your bag tucked into the top of your waistband. It keeps your bag up above your waistband. I've tried wearing a bag horizontally. Just felt awkward to me. You can empty it. You take it to the bag and just kind of tip the nozzle vertically straight down, and but it does make it a little bit shorter. It's just a little more complicated. For me, it just didn't work. It might work for you, but if you do like it horizontally, this may be the way to go. But definitely shop around, look at all the different YouTubes and all the different manufacturers. There's lots of different options, but definitely get you a cover. Plain, printed. Maybe you got your wild side, you want everybody to stare at your bag, or you like me, you just want to be a little stealthy and hide it. But definitely for me, the wrap was the way to go. See you next time.